I'm a of as much of a skeptic as the next person who's a skeptic, and but I also think I'm just looking at the numbers. Like it's just crazy, Like if it says right here, according to LinguaMD, which is the AI system that we're putting on our platform, in 2020 there were 6,113 reported deaths attributed to vaccines in the United States. About 6,113 reported deaths attributed to vaccines in the United States. However, it's important to note that VAERS vaccine adverse event reporting system is a passive surveillance system and not and all adverse events may be reported. But it also, you have to take into consideration that somebody may have had a stroke or something like that during the time they took a vaccine, or maybe before, and then that counts as a vaccine injured person.
Yep. Yeah, there's lots of, there's pre-existing conditions, there's things that are underlying that are going to interact with that immune response, and the
Yeah.
immune response, just throws everything.
So
And we started to see cytokine storms and all of these different immune responses that people were having to the virus. So, hopefully the vaccine response is less than the disease response. But yeah,
I'm
real
for
people were harmed.
Yeah. There's I guess conspiracy theories around their turbo cancer and things that are being that people are contracting because they're taking the vaccine. And I don't I'm open to anyone being on the podcast that has these theories and philosophies. There's actually a doctor on X. His name is Dr. Makis, and he's kind of a controversial guy. And he says that people are getting. He was like a radiation oncologist, and he's saying people are getting turbo cancer because of certain vaccines, of the COVID vaccines. Look, I don't mind looking into that, but in general, like if you're looking at just the numbers themselves and then the curves that you look at, 6,100 deaths, and we have to keep in mind that everything is a risk benefit analysis in medicine. That's so it's not perfection, right? Nothing's perfect. But if you're looking at 6,000 deaths, close to 6,200 deaths, 6,100 deaths in 2020 versus a million a million deaths that are preventable, or a million potential deaths that could happen if we didn't have vaccines in general per vaccine preventable disease. So we're looking at anywhere from 15 to 20 million deaths that are prevented because of vaccines per year versus the people that get injured.